Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy SAMMYPAKY once again with these supply drop opening update videos. So basically, continue on from the last video. I'm sorry I sound a little bit sick at the moment, as I am sick. That's why I didn't what's it called? I didn't post last time. So I didn't post yesterday. The video, like the video that I posted earlier today was the video that was supposed to go up yesterday, but I didn't post it because I was sick at the time, and it was just a lot of different things going on, you know. So it's been a doozy. It's definitely been a doozy. Definitely been a doozy. But we're gonna start off with these resistance supply drops. Obviously I can't see everything, so I'm gonna have to move it right here. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. But back to what I was continuing to say. So you know, Envy moves on to the losers bracket. So does E United. Envy gets, I believe, 3-1 by FaZe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, obviously. I know E United ended up facing... Who did they face? I forgot. What did they face? Oh, Luminosity. Right. Luminosity. They faced Luminosity. And then Luminosity lost to United. I forgot by how much. Ooh, Dark Lord, MG18. Nice. So what happened was, then it was for losers finals. It was FaZe versus EU. For time for Clayster to get his revenge. Clayster unfortunately wasn't able to get his revenge. They got 3-1. I believe it was 3-1 or simple 3-0. I'm not too sure again. I am sick, so I can't remember everything at this moment. But the reason I'm doing the videos is I need to get content out there, as I am trying to be consistent with my content. So basically, FaZe beat them in the loser semifinal. No. Yeah, loser semifinals, and then it was TK versus EG for winners finals. EG just 3-0'd the fuck out of them, basically, like simple fashion 3-0. Okay, there was just no match at all, like no matchup whatsoever. So basically, what ended up happening is now it's TK in the losers finals. Now, going into the winners finals, I was a little nervous because TK was the winners of the season 2 playoffs, so they were coming in hot into the tournament. Obviously, EG just came out hot as well. You know, I mean, they had a slow start to the tournament, but then they you know, they fired up. They got some fire under their butts. You know what I mean? So yeah, they hot 3-0'd them after just beating Envy the day before 3-2. You know, reverse sweeping them. As I said in the previous video. So then it was TK versus FaZe. Unfortunately, FaZe didn't put up as much of a fight as you would have expected. I would have loved to face FaZe in the in the grand finals, because they weren't the season 2 playoff winners. You know, and TK was, and then you know how like the thing goes where the season or stage 2 playoff winners usually end up winning COD champs. So I didn't want TK to come into winners into the freaking grand finals, and you know, beating them in 2 best of 5s, just like how EG lost it to who was it? I believe it was Rise Nation back in Seattle. Yeah, so it was just a whole different like monster. Ooh, Itra Burst. I finally got an Itra Burst. Interesting. You know, I'm probably not gonna end up using it anytime soon, because I'm switching over to BL3 at some point in time, probably by either by sometime next month, I think. But competitive wise, at least, you know, GBs and things like that. So basically what was happening was we were Yeah, so FaZe didn't really put up much of a fight, unfortunately. I mean, they got third place, so they got good money. United got fourth place, they got good money too. Made a top 4, which is pretty good actually. You know, unfortunately, just Clayster didn't place better than FaZe on that one, which is fine, I guess.
Epic.
You know, I like Clayster as a player and as a person. You know, he's good overall. I like his passion for the game. I like how much fire he brings into a team. You know, you need that kind of fire. You know, I feel like I'm like that type of player where I bring that fire to the team. Like, I get hyped up. You know what I mean? Everybody can just feed off of my energy. But of course, that's just me just talking that nonsense. Anyways, on top of that, what else? So then it came down to the grand finals. TK hit EG, and it looked pretty good, like it was going EG's way. EG went up 2-0 in map count, and then next thing you know, TK decides to reverse people. That was freaking a horrendous display. No question about it. Super horrendous. Like, I couldn't believe what was happening. Like, I couldn't believe it happened, but it did. It did. At the end of the day, it did. And there was just no way around that. So then what ended up happening was basically equalizer. Basically, you know, they reset the bracket. Now whoever wins this next best of 5 wins the whole tournament. And what ended up happening is, well, like I said, this time they learned the lesson, because they let Gibraltar go through, like every team did. Their big mistake was let Gibraltar go through the first best of 5, and that's the hardpoint that they won. That's the first hardpoint they played. That's the first hardpoint they won. So then they took that hardpoint out, and then TK won the London Docks hardpoint, which they really came out firing all cylinders on that hardpoint for the first best of 5. The second hardpoint, which is London Docks. So then that London Docks hardpoint became the first map of the second best of 5, and EG just smoked them on that one, bro. On the second best of 5, I'll talk about smoked them. And then freaking on S&D, I believe EG freaking 6-1 them Arnes Forest S&D, bro. I mean, to be honest, like, even though Pharaoh kind of like got his picks here and there, but Pharaoh was kind of holding the team down on S&D. Even though he's the S&D star of the team, he was holding that team down, mostly because, or weighing them down, because he had the sniper most of the game. He pulled out an AR the final round. I'm like, dude, you can't be pulling out an AR the final round. You have to already switch already. If something's not working, support your team up front. I think it was the AR, but it could have been the SMG. But I know he switched it up finally for the final round. And I'm like, dude, you have to switch something up if you want to compete. Like, you can't just stay a sniper. It's not working right now. Like, for the team, it's not working. Like, maybe working for you, but is it working as a team in general? You know, you gotta think about it. You can't be so selfish about it. But anyways, so they lose 6-1. So EG's up 2-0. Goes to CTF, and EG just contains them completely throughout the whole CTF, and ends up 3-0ing them in the second best of 5 to win COD champs, to win first place. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. As Adam Assaults and Sillies. Oh look, I got the duck soup. Oh man, but it's only duck soup 1. I wanted the duck soup 2 because duck soup 1 looks all battered and shit. But whatever. They beat him, which means Animal Assault instantly get the first ring. Silly, who got dropped from EU United, now has a ring because they made the best decision for him and dropped him, so that way Aches can pick him up. And now Aches and Apathy both have 2 rings, joining the ranks of Crimslicks and JCap at 2 rings. While Aches, while Apathy joins the ranks of what's his name? Joins the ranks of JCap for going to 3 consecutive grand finals and COD champs. Now that's history right there. And I mean, and everybody who said that Ace doesn't have it anymore, he should retire, bro. That man's a freaking bot G god, alright? The last time he won a COD champs was when? Call of Duty Ghosts. The last boots on the ground game. So it's only fair that he wins it again. He can still keep playing. That's the thing that people don't understand. Just because he wasn't good at jetpacking doesn't mean that he couldn't keep playing. It just meant that he just wasn't good at jetpacks. And unfortunately that's how it went. But overall, again, like I said, guys, you know, it's been a great COD chest. I wish I was there to see Aches and Apathy and Sully and Adam win World War II's COD champs. Get a ring, bro. That ring looked bad. I think it was the best looking ring thus far. No offense to anybody else who had a ring in any other game. Yeah. So, and, oh. Anyways. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm gonna end this video now with the Blitzkrieg packages. Thanks again for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can become part of the notification squad. So that way you know exactly when each video drops. It's usually every single day, but sometimes I do miss a day like yesterday, and that's my fault because I was sick and stuff. So I'm sorry. You know, I went to sleep kind of early because you know I have to like kind of get better. So on that note, thanks again for watching. It's been your boy SAMMYPAKY. Hit that like button, please. If you enjoyed that Cinderella story, that freaking, you know, Aches shutting down all the talks that he doesn't have it anymore, of how underrated Apathy was coming in, like just disrespected. Now I'm sure Apathy's gonna get tons of offers to go to the best teams out there in the world. And you know what? We'll see how things go in the off season. Because you know what? Karma was laughing last year's off season that everybody's making team changes, but then guess what? Who got the last laugh? Because Opta did not win not a single championship, and he was the one getting dropped and didn't end up on another team. But on that note, and he didn't even play at COD champs, which kind of sucks. I mean, you know, I'm not wishing bad on him, but it's just, you know, kind of like, I guess karma got karma for laughing about everybody making team changes. But overall, at the end of the day, the most earningest player ended up being Silly. He had the most money earned in winnings as far as tournaments, so that's cool. Apathy was at number 5, I believe, and then I forgot who are the rest. I'm not pulling up the statistics now. But anyways, and that's for World War II, by the way. That's for World War II, not like career-wise. Obviously, Crim6 is on number 1, and I believe I want to say Slash is on number 2, but I could be mistaken. He's probably number 3. But anyways, or number 4. Anyways, on that note, guys, we will end the video. Like I said, so leave a like. Make sure you guys comment down below what you thought about the Cinderella run and how they capped it all off in the end and won the rings. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at SAMMYPAKY, SAMMYPAKY, the same way it's spelled as my YouTube, to keep up to date with me and what's going on in my life and who am I teaming with for BO4 and things like that. I am a free agent for BO4, you know, all that good stuff. I am going to the first event. I will be competing at the first event, so make sure you all see me there and, you know, say what's up. You know, like, I mean, I'm not like, you know, I'm not a bad person. And another note, make sure you follow me at Twitch, same thing as everything else, at SAMMYPAKY. I stream mostly Call of Duty, competitive Call of Duty, but I also play like Fallout, games like that, Overwatch, you know, anything, bro, Dead by Daylight, whatever it is, whatever I feel like playing at the moment, I'll stream it. Usually a lot of funny moments. I sometimes rage, and sometimes when I rage, it gets kind of funny. I rage because sometimes, you know, I'm just like, damn, I make a stupid play, or whatever the case may be, or I get outplayed. So anyways, thanks again for watching. It's been your boy SAMMYPAKY. See ya.